And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Jose Butto. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Big swing and a miss. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
I think he wanted that call in the open part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That's inside. Out towards right center field. He's got it. One down. There's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ground ball to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Awesome play there.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Oh, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Base hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Taylor makes the play, and that is that. Braves strand one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Look, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Bottom of the first. And now here is Jeff McNeil. Morton, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. Next offering is down low. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Albies gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Brandon Nimmo stands in now and watches strike one. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Riley Green.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Out to short, Arcia. Rolls across the diamond, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Mets leave 1, scoreless after 1.
Let the groove soothe again. Then let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe again. Then let the beat smooth you get up.
Back here in Queens, top of the second, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
d'Arnaud.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. 3 and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Jared Kelenic.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Taylor makes the grab on the run.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That one just misses. 3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Outside, and that is ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Now 1-2. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And fouled off. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Morton back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate. And he's done a lot of that lately.
Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. No hits in the shutout last night. First pitch just misses. No score here in the second. The other way, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting seventh, the seventh fielder, Tyrone.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swings through that one for strike one. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. That misses the zone. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one out front that time. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Tomas Nido at the plate. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And now the count is even. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here is Jose Butto. Up the middle. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He hit a leadoff double at the bottom of the first. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. That missed inside, and that is ball one. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
The next to hit takes ball one. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And another ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. I say when Arcia, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Just misses. 1-2 to count. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Bounce to the right side. Albies over to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through. It just bores in on the hands.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
number
4th.
32.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Still no score. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Forrest Wall. A wind in the pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next one misses.
1 ball, 2
it's
strikes,
a ball
yeah.
and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand hitter waits. Breaking ball inside. And now it's 3-2. And the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Morton in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets the outside corner with that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Hauser appears to be getting loose. Quintana getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Two outs. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Check swing, and he held up. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 21st of the year. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Adrian Hauser.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, Matt Olson. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, David Fry. The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounced up the middle. Albies fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So digging in, G-Man Choi. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope,
Just missed.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And another ball. The Braves up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike and a count 2-1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, Albies. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Right side, McNeil. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley preparing to come on if needed. Bickford getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Outside low. Now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked them blown up.
Bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches. He didn't want to go after it at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot. Starling Marte. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Right through there for a strike. The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Two outs. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. And here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit. Now at the plate, Forrest Wall. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Rayleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher,
Charlie Morton next up for the Braves.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Arcia over at first with one away. Gets the bunt down the right side. Choi over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. And that one in the air center field. Settles under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. The batter will be the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Morton back to work. Outside. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Throw on to Olsen, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
So up next, Riley Green. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Arcia throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next for New York, David Fry.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That misses, and it's 1-1. And that's down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Adams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Adam Ottavino up and throwing. Bickford warming up as well. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. And he deals. Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs,
Austin
base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. An absolute smash to left. His 26th of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. Statcast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, and here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Joe Jimenez.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the righty deals.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The punch out there, and there's one down. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. And a good eye there. The Braves leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. In there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
next offering is in the dirt. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now a chance for Tomas Nido. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 3-0. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Phil Bickford on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Francisco Alvarez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
And batting 9, number 4, Francisco.
So digging in, Jared Kellner. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Number 24, Jared Kellner.
And the pitch. There's the strike.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that skips into dirt. Way high.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Arcia stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Wall stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Two down. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. Last chance for the home team. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Raisel Iglesias.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here. So he's been excellent.
And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. And a pitch. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That catches the corner. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
Acuna at the plate now. That's ball 1. Man at first, one away. The pitch. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips for 1. Over to first, safe. So last chance for the Mets. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. They're down to their final strike. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. The Mets down to their final strike.
Inside,
and the
ball
slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.